you don't think, because it seemed like you kind of answered this, but do you think that huge boobs are a major component of bimbo culture?
I believe that it's a founding father, if you will.
Okay.
Because I also do think that there are some valid bimbos out there who have no augmentation, who are very small cupped, and I think that they're just as bimbo as the next girl.
Okay.
So I do think it is a unique hallmark of the culture that the majority of women do have or want bigger boobs to really get into that, like, over-exaggerated look. But I'm also not going to say that every bimbo has to be that way. Yeah. But I do think it's definitely a very qualifying
But you love
thing.
them for you.
Oh, I do.
So when you started going bigger, what was it that, like, was it just this immediate, oh my God, I love them so much, they're amazing? Is that?
Yes. So the first set, I've had 3 augmentations. Ooh, 3. There we go. 3. 3 augmentations. And the first set was just kind of like, I wanted something just a little to match my hips and just, nothing crazy. And then I was like, I actually want more cleavage. Like, I actually want to look like I'm wearing a Victoria's Secret push-up bra,
Yeah.
And so then I got another augmentation. And then I was like, well, over time, because gravity, unfortunately, they started to just sag a little bit. And any women out there, ooh, the boob sweat. The boob sweat right here, ooh, not fun. It is not a fun feeling. Like, if you're hunched over in your computer doing this, which is me most of the time, not fun. So then I looked into getting an internal bra.
Okay.
Love that.
Okay.
Because now, when I'm not even wearing a bra, or clothes for that matter, I look like I'm legit a hentai anime character. I'm just like, they're perky, they're up, they have a lot of cleavage. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I was really excited to get that and get that permanent push-up. And it's such a fascinating thing for me too, because that comes from how they make the internal bra. Nothing gross, don't worry. It's made from cartilage.
Okay.
So it's just it's made from collagen. Collagen from, I believe, a pig. And basically, I might be wrong, I don't know. Ooh, maybe. But basically, it dissolves into your body. It's totally safe. It's like 100%. It's just normal collagen that your body already produces, and it's fine. So I love when plastic surgery has a natural element or an element that will complement your natural body in some way. And so that's why I thought the internal bra was so fascinating, because it's just building up my already tissue. It's not like an actual wire or like a plastic wire in my skin.
Something foreign to your body.
Yes. And so I did really love that. And it gives me that, long time lift. And I love that.
Nice.
It's so fun.
So then you got so where are they right now in terms of the, first off, what kind of implants do you have?
Yes, I have overfilled saline, 22 cc's,
okay.
22,000.
Okay.
100. Sorry, not 1,000.
That would be incredible.
That would be so cool. Not me, though.
Yeah.
Numbers are hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's so funny, too, because I didn't really have a set goal. I was just kind of like, I want it to be more round on top, is basically what I told my doctor. Yeah. My doctor is so cool. Shout out Dr. Chow in San Diego. Prime plastic surgery, amazing. Highly recommend. But it was really cool because my husband, Justin, he worked in the surgery unit at a hospital many, many moons ago, video recording surgery. So he's like very cool with all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's telling my doctor that. And my doctor's like, okay, cool. I'll FaceTime you in during the surgery and you can tell me how much to pump her up.
Nice.
So he's FaceTiming in and the doctor's like, okay, just say when, and pumping me up. And Justin's like, I have so much power right now. I could go as far as I wanted. But no, he knew what I wanted. But it was great. And like, I just love that story because it's so unique that like a lot of people would love to basically have that like, a personal conversation with their doctor. But yeah, it was really cool that he was able to do that for us because we got the perfect size that I wanted.
Okay, so you're at a point where you don't want to go bigger. You're fine.
I love the size. It's totally what I wanted, and I love the amount of cleavage I get. And yeah, I think to go any bigger, I don't know. I'm really happy.
Yeah,
what can I say, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like if I'm happy, I'm just going to stay where I'm happy. I feel like I've already had 2 other surgeries. Believe it or not, I don't love being in surgeries.
Yeah.
It's not that fun.
It's not the fun. Yeah, not the most fun part.
It's like getting a tattoo, like the idea of getting a tattoo, so fun. Love creating the idea. Actually getting that tattoo, no fun.
No.
Hurts, ouchie.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I love if I can I feel like I'm happy where I am and the less going under their knife because the recoveries are just nasty. I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah. Well, and that's great because again, it's interesting that because I've met other models that like they want to just keep going bigger and that's the thing.
For sure.
Because they have the expanders.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think also makes it a lot more. It's a lot easier to want to go bigger when you know you can go bigger. Whereas for you, it's like you've got implants, so it's like it's a matter of taking out old ones, putting in new ones, or
that's a whole thing.
Yeah, it might be a much bigger production.
Right. But yeah, so I'm just like happy where I am. And so I'm just really thrilled.
And your fans don't have like a, hey, are you going to go bigger? Or are they?
Oh, every day.
Really?
Every day they ask me, which is so fair because again, I know a lot of big boob models do often want to go bigger until the end of time, basically. Yeah. That's awesome. Totally cool. I was actually working with another huge boobed model, Demora. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Has she been on the show?
Well, I'm hoping that she's going to be on it pretty soon.
Okay, cool. She's so fantastic.
Yes,
she's wonderful.
Yes.
So we did a set together, I think last year. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
But I had one pose where I was like, "Ooh, I will hold up your boobs." Let me tell you, my hands were shaking because I was like, "Oh my God, these bitches are heavy!" Wow. Yeah. And like, congratulations to Demora's back. Round of applause for her back.
Well, and she's short.
She's short.
Her boobs make up a lot of her body mass.
Yeah, and so I'm like, you are so strong. So when I was like just feeling, again, I just had my hands under her massive boobies, and I was just like, posing for a photo, not even like doing anything, just like posing.
Yeah.
My hands were like, oh my God, this is heavy, and I love lifting weights. I try to work out, but like I was really like, I did not realize how heavy they are. Yeah. So. That kind of was like, I was like, you guys are so strong and valid, but I know that could not be me. Yeah. my back cannot handle that. Well, so yeah.
And that's awesome that you got to that point where you've got the size you want and the look you want.
Yes.
So what would you say your favorite thing about having huge boobs would be?
I love the way I look in all of my outfits.
Okay.
It's immediately like, sometimes I'll wear, a baggy shirt to bed, whatever, But then when I put on like a cute top, I'm like, oh, and I just love that. And I love that it just gives me a confidence boost. I love that it's also a topic of conversation, to be honest. Like with, me and my friends, we make so much jokes about it, like in a very fun way.
Yeah.
It became part of my personality.
Yeah.
And
you came on the show as a result?
Yes. And so I love that. I love that it's they're great pillows.
Yes. I think boobs make the best pillows.
They do. My husband and also my cats.
Great, big fan.
Paws up and thumbs up. So I love that, and and I also think I always, every time I'm naked, I always, I'm like checking myself out, and for me, as someone again growing up, hated my body, didn't really hate. Looking back, I'm like, I was cute.
It wasn't that bad.
No, I don't know what was going on with me, but looking back, I looked great. But at the time, I was like, oh, I'm not cute. Blah blah blah, whatever. Now I just wake up feeling wonderful about myself. That's one less thing for my brain to like focus on and overthink and overanalyze. I love it. I love that they're so jiggly and bouncy. I feel like it adds again to my personality.
They're very fun.
Yeah.
The most fun body part, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah. I can imagine you waking up every morning just being like,
exactly.
Hello.
I'm like, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. How are you doing? Oh, okay.